guys, just hanging out in my grow room with all my favorite little friends. I need to water them. I'm using a spray bottle that's for little seedlings, so that way it doesn't compact the soil or anything like that when I'm spraying them. So we're going to take a look exactly what I've got growing and going on in here. Lots of fun stuff. Just getting started with the seedlings. Probably, I usually plant about 500 seedlings to get out in the gardens. So let's see what we have in here growing for us. Our favorite things going on. We have a couple different kinds of eggplant. I mean, look how cute and little baby they are. We have some marigolds that actually have popped up pretty quick. We've got some celery, which that brand, or that kind is not doing, but look at those tiny little guys. Peekaboo. There's another one, peekaboo. Love that. So this is arnica over here. Let's see where my finger is. Arnica, that's an herb. And then in this next row, we have ashwagandha. See how the soil is dried out on top? It's lighter than the stuff that isn't, that's still moist. I need to go ahead and definitely get these sprayed. So important to keep your little seedlings nice and moist. Seeds need to be wet, not soaked, until they germinate. And then you can kind of give them a little bit of time to dry off in between. We have elecampane, which is another herb. And this is an artichoke. I tried them last year. I felt like they were going to try to do something and they didn't, but I'm going to give them a try again, just a couple plants. Don't want to waste too much space on something that may, has a high chance of not working out, but I want to give them a try because, I don't know, spinach artichoke dip from the Homestead sounds fabulous. Then over here we have jalapenos. Again, dried out because I'm just getting out here now after teaching a gardening class and I need to take care of my babies. Jalapenos, keystone peppers, Etuda peppers, and Ozark Giants, which some of those did not actually germinate, so they need to be replanted. But there they are, got a couple. And actually, look at right there, starting to, that's a peekaboo, that's for sure, right? And then over here we have some Thai basil and some blue vervain and boneset, which has not sprouted yet, so we will give them a little bit longer. Herbs are a little trickier. And then we have, well, I'm trying to plant wormwood here, but that has not popped out at all. That long thing is definitely a seed that was in the soil. It looks like a corn piece, actually. So we'll see what that is. Over here, I still have the dome on because I'm waiting for them to pop up. These literally just popped up overnight. I think they were very, very tiny in the soil. Those are firework tomatoes from M.I. Gardner. So it's amazing how quick that they can grow and pop up. I'm hoping the rest of them will pop up. I'll give them a little bit more chance. But these are supposed to be principipes, pepes, however you want to say it, tomatillos, peperoncini, and the kale wonder over here in this far part that we're waiting to see if pops up. But they're on a heat mat with a dome, definitely keeping the soil nice and moist. And then over here we have the different kinds, a bunch of different kinds of tomatoes actually. I have tappies, or tomatoes are my favorite, some storage tomatoes, and you can see how they're bending, they're reaching for that light, so I kind of rotate them until I get on the rest of the big lights, but they are definitely stretching and reaching for the light, so I need to adjust that a little bit. Over here I have onions that look terrible because the cat stumped them out, but we're still going to try them anyways. And then over here I have my brassicas, or my cruciferous, however you want to say it. We've got broccoli, cabbage, broccoli, and cauliflower, which are looking nice. All right, I went ahead and sprayed them. I actually just, oh yeah, it's a quart jar. Who loves glass mason jars? I do. And just a spray top. This spray top works really good. I got it from Azure Standard, but you can probably look on Amazon for anything that just fits, make sure it's a small mouth or wide mouth, whatever jars that you have. And reduces the plastic, right? Much nicer than the plastic bottles. I can use glass. And so these have been sprayed. They will be good for a while. I'll check on them later. I like the spray, again, not to compact the soil, don't want to make it too moldy, anything like that. But they're looking really good. The ones that haven't popped through yet, I'm going to go ahead and assess to see which ones I need to go ahead and replant and just make sure I have enough of my seedlings ready for this year's garden, which these mostly will not be planted till the first week of June here up in northern Michigan. This happens to be a lemon plant, and if you touch it and rub the leaves, oh my gosh, the lemon aroma is fabulous. Planted these from seed. They are going on their third year, but I left them dormant for a year, doing nothing with them. Brought them in the house, gave them the light this winter. They have really taken off. Y'all, if I get lemons up in northern Michigan, I'm going to be really happy. That smells so good. This tomato plant, now it looks sad. I'll give you that. I have really messed with it. Kind of messed with it, not taking care of it. It's a cherry tomato. It's probably a Prince of Pepe one that I said. Look at those beautiful red things in there. I got to get them in the house and eat them. This was actually deposited from a pig out in the pig area, or like when we threw a bunch of scraps to them, a bunch of seeds actually planted tomatoes. I dug it up and brought it in the house, and I put the lemon tree and this tomato underneath the light and kind of let it grow. And, you know, I've cut it. I have not taken care of it. I've overtaken it. I haven't trellised it at all. I just kind of keep wrapping it up and putting it inside of each other because, you know, it's not going to provide that much, but I wanted to give it a try. But there are some beautiful red cherry tomatoes that we have been snacking on all winter long. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. All right, if you're interested in learning how I seed start, I've been seed starting and have really honed in on a great way to get them started. You can go to shop.foodprude.com for a free seed starting guide. And if you're interested in more, diving much into it with lots of videos, you can actually go to the same spot and there's a full course with a workbook and a bunch of videos that shows you exactly how I do it. But we'll say goodbye to our plants for right now. Thanks for being here.